Another brick fan here with LEGO minifigure series. Another brick fan here with LEGO collectible minifigure series 24. This is the latest of the LEGO collectible minifigure series. It was released in January 2023. There are 12 figures inside of this set, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some tips on feeling out the figures so that you know how to find them when you see them in the stores. So let's get going. Here's our first bag, and we'll go ahead and feel through here. It's a lot of flat, feels like a pretty small bag. It feels like there's some legs there. It feels like a torso. This feels like a hair piece. This is the base plate right here. Feels like a small animal. Now that could be either the Spacebaby or the koala bear. And the way you can tell is by finding, yes, right here is one of those bamboo pieces or something like that. So it's got like a Y here and a long stem. So I'm going to say this is the Conservationist with a little koala bear. And that is who we got. So here is our Conservationist. Sheet that shows them all for you, and the Conservationist here is number 8. And we'll get through all 12 of these. Here's our next bag. Let's go ahead and start with this one. Feeling around, there's a hair piece right here. Feels like a pretty big one. And then right here is a great big base. So that's our Aristocrat or Rococo Aristocrat. She's very easy to find with this large dress piece. And there is our Aristocrat. Next bag here. Right away I found a 2x2. And it's a flat 2x2. So this is most likely our little delivery boy here. Another thing you can look for with him is his satchel, the headpiece. And he has a boomerang as well. So here's the satchel. So this is definitely our newspaper delivery boy. Our newspaper kid. So some easy things to feel for in here are this 2x2 tile, the slingshot, and of course his little knapsack or shoulder bag. And here is our newspaper kit. Next bag here. Feeling down here, looks like, let's see, there's a big, yep, this is probably the rocking horse. You can see the little, possibly see there's a split here. So there's a thin rail on either side. So that is most likely the rocking horse. And you can also sort of feel the pigtails, so the headpiece with the pigtails. So this is our rocking horse rider. And like I said, the easiest thing to feel right here is this rocking horse. Here's our rocking horse rider. Next bag. Okay, here we have a round piece, maybe a bowl or something. Feels like there might be another piece in there. This is a small Now that's a head. Here's some legs, base plate. It's again a little, feels kind of like a teacup. Oh yes, here we go. This is a round 2x2 with a jumper plate. So that is this lady here, who is the potter, a pottery maker. So that was the bowl I was feeling. So here's the bowl. There's some bowls in here. This is the piece I think is easiest to find. There's two of those. So here is our potter. Next bag. Let's see, it's base plate. Move some things around in here. Let's see. This feels like a helmet, which could be a couple of different things, but it kind of feels like a space helmet to me. So if that is the case, let's see, that's a head, some legs. Up here, yes, so this is the air tank right here. I believe this is our spaceman. Our brown astronaut, and there is also another little baby astronaut, which might be right there. No, that's, yeah. So the helmet, the air tank are definitely giveaways on this one. It's also got this 1x2 that's pretty easy to find. So here's our little astronaut. Here's our astronaut with his small baby and then of course this radio. Really good figure. Next bag here. Halfway through already. Let's see, that's a torso. Kind of a larger, feels like a large helmet piece perhaps. So maybe our robot here. Let's see. Yeah, so here is, this feels like a little pistol piece right here. You would also feel some 1x1s. And here some roller skate pieces. So I believe this is the robot warrior here. Here once again is that helmet that's pretty easy to feel, all these big wings on the helmet. Roller skate pieces and these 1x1s are good giveaways for this particular figure. So here is the robot warrior. On to our next bag. See down here, this feels kind of like a hair piece perhaps. It's another small piece. This is a 1x1. Headpiece. There's another 1x1. This is probably our soccer player, because he has a couple of 1x1s, a red card and a yellow card, and then a soccer ball, which is right there. This is our soccer player. So officially this is a football referee. So she has a red and yellow card and then this soccer ball. So those are kind of the things I searched for to find her. Here's our next bag. Right away, feeling a big piece here. It feels like there might be a couple of wings. Now this is similar to the robot in feel, but there's two wings here, kind of like the robot, the two wings, but there's a smaller piece in front. So this, I think, is the Falcon from our Falconer. Another way you can tell with the Falconer is feeling for that bow and arrow piece. And I believe she has a second bag in with her as well. So yeah, there's the bow and arrow piece right down here. So this is our Falconer. So the Falcon is definitely what you want to feel for. So here's our Falconer, really nice Falcon piece, and of course she's part of the Black Falcon group there from Castle System. Next up here, let's see, that's a torso, some legs there, maybe a minifigure head. This feels like a pretty big hair piece. Top piece, let's see. This right here feels like a tail. So the only one that's got a tail is our T-Rex guy. Let's go ahead and call this our T-Rex guy. Oh, he's got two tails in there, so this definitely is a way to tell with T-Rex guy. So officially, T-Rex costume guy. There he is. Down to our last two. So we should have the Carrot costume guy, which the carrot's very easy to find. In fact, it's right here. And the other thing to find is his little sign that he's got, which is right here. So it feels like a 2x2 tile, but it's got that clip on the back. So pretty easy to find our carrot costume guy. So here's our carrot costume guy holding a farmer's market sign, and it looks like he's got a orange hair as well. So you can put him in the costume or put hair on him. Brings us to the last figure, and if I've done everything right, this should be the orc. So feeling here, this does have a second bag in it, so that might be a good indication for you. Feel the, for me, I like to feel for the shield, which is pretty good size right here. There it is. You can feel the shield with that rounded sense and then the little spike in it. You can also feel for that sword. Also, this is the sword here. And then you can also feel for the shield and maybe his hair, which is that kind of angled hair piece, a little top knot kind of look. So I believe we got them all, and this is the orc. And it is the orc. So this is the sword, which is pretty easy to feel for. And then since this is in a bag, but the shield you can also feel for. And there's the top, his hairpiece is the top knot. And here is our orc. Very nicely done. Great big sword. I like this jaw too. So there are all 12 of our Series 24 minifigures. So quickly recapping these, here's the Conservationist, which opened first. This is our Aristocrat, our Newspaper Kid, the Rocking Horse Rider, our Potter right here, the Brown Spaceman with the Spacebaby there. Here is our Robot Warrior. This is our Football Referee. There's a ball back behind there somewhere as well. A Falconer. This is our T-Rex costume guy. Our Carrot costume guy. And then finally, we have the Orc. So there are Series 24. I'll do a full review of these here tomorrow. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. I've left a link to my collectible minifigure review playlist up here on the screen.